Hi guys! So if you can see the title, it says movie review / recap, The Devil's Carnival. And if you're probably sitting there like, what the hell is The Devil's Carnival? Let me tell you. The Devil's Carnival is the brainchild of Darren Lynn and Terrance Zdunich, who came up with Repo, the genetic opera. And if you've never seen Repo, I feel sorry for you. Now, The Devil's Carnival, you probably haven't heard it. You probably haven't heard of it because The Devil's Carnival was not made with, like, studio backup and stuff like that. And it only had, like, I think a $500,000 budget, I think I read somewhere. That's the budget. I think it's a little bit more, a little bit less than that, but I don't know. And they made the movie in 7 days. So it's like an indie movie basically. And what they're doing is they're going on a road tour, which I think is almost over. Sorry. And like they're having screenings, and the movie's about like an hour long. Now, The Devil's Carnival is about these 3 sinners who go to hell, and in hell they hell is basically a carnival. And basically they kind of are confronted with their sin that got them to hell. I think that's... If someone's seen that and that's a horrible description of the movie, please give a good description. That's the best way I can think to describe it without spoiling. So, real quick, like I said, it's by the same people with Repo, and the majority of the cast from Repo is also in this, so that's why I have my Repo copy so I can look. Terrance Zdunich is in it again, because anyone who's seen Repo knows he was Grave Robber. He plays the devil, and he's a lovely devil. Alexa Vega is in it, and she plays, oh, hold on, let me show you real quick. At the thing, I got these little character cards, so I can just show you the characters. Come on. Alexa Vega was in it, and she played the character Wick, who is like the head of the Woe-Maiden, and what they stand for, Wick and her Woe-Maidens. So yeah, that was Alexa Vega's character, and I adore her. Her character is so cute. I loved her. And real quick, so you know what Woe-Maidens are, where's the Woe-Maiden card? These are her Woe-Maidens. And one of them, let me see which one is it. This one. She has a YouTube channel, and I will find it, put a link, but I don't know her name, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'll put a link to her YouTube channel underneath if you want to check her out. But I think she has some like behind the scenes of it, so that might help you. But yeah, so Woe-Maiden. And some other people that were in this movie were Ogre from Skinny Puppy. He played Twin, and I was like, yeah, so his character was awesome. And then Bill Moseley, who played the magician. Yay. And then you had Ivan Moody, who's lead singer of Five Finger Death Punch. He played Hobo Clown. And then Jessica Lowndes, I think that's how you say her name, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry. From 90210, she played Tamara. Tamara. And now here's where I'm a horrible person, and I didn't look up names before I did this. Briana, I cannot remember her last name to save my life. Like, starts with an E, and I feel bad. Anyone who knows Briana's last name, please, or I'll put it in when I post this. I'll put the cast and their characters below. But Briana played Miss Merrywood. And also, I don't know his last name, but I know his first name's Shawn, and he plays John. And then these last few, right? And then we have a fool, Major, Scorpion. Yeah. And I had a couple others, but I let my friend thought I would pick out the ones they wanted. And my friend Ashley picked out God, who's played by Sorvino. Who anyone who's seen Repo knows he played Roddy. and the ticket keeper, who I don't know who played the ticket keeper, and I'm sorry. And also, what else did she do? Oh, she took the Tamer, who played by Clown from Slipknot, and that was awesome. So yeah, now that I've done all this, and I have 2 other ones that I'll show you in a minute, but the people that were at our showing were Clown from Slipknot, of course, because it was in Des Moines, Terrance from Zdunich, who played the devil, Darren Lambasman, who's the director, who directed it, and the lovely Emilie Autumn, who played the painted doll. And I'll show you that in a minute. But, yeah, so I went with my friends Kiara and Ashley, and when we got to the event, and we stood in line, and while we were waiting, we had only Sinners tickets, so we waited. And while we were waiting, this guy came with like flames, like he was twirling them, and like we were like, I swear the whole line went silent. We were all like just mesmerized by him playing with the flames. It was really cool. So then we went in, and while like my friend Tara, she like bolted in there and was already in the theater, and me and my friend Ashley were kind of lagging behind. And when we were about to like head into the door to go in theater, Darren Lambasman was standing there, and I passed him. And I wasn't expecting to fangirl over Darren, but I did. Like, I grabbed my friend Ashley and I'm like, oh, we walked by Darren. And yeah, so I had a fangirl moment. I'm prone to those. So then we got in theater and they had a sideshow. The guy had, I think, 3 or 4 razor blades that he stuck in his mouth. No, he stuck a string in his mouth, then the razor blades, and then pulled them out like that, which is cool. And then his partner, this girl, she attached a bowling ball to her ears and swung it around, and then she laid on a bed of nails, and he placed a concrete block on her, and then smashed it with a sledgehammer. So yeah, fun. Then after that, we got to see 10 minutes, I think it was 10 minutes, of behind the scenes repo footage, which was awesome. But I couldn't really hear that well because everyone in the theater, including myself, was singing along to the repo songs. So yeah. Then after that, we had a costume contest, and it came down between this little kid dressed as Hobo Clown and this guy dressed as the devil, and Hobo Clown won, which he deserves. I voted for Hobo Clown. Then we got to see the winners of the In All My Dreams I Die contest, which was awesome. And then after that, Terrance and Darren came up front and they introduced the movie. And then we watched the movie, and oh my god, guys, it was so good. Like, the songs, I love every song in this movie, guys. And my favorite character in this movie is like hands down between the devil and the painted doll, because like Emily's character had me laughing and going like, oh my god, did she just do that? And I think people have seen it or will probably understand what I mean by that. So after the movie, we had a Q&A, and I didn't ask any questions because I'm a chicken. But someone asked, our mic didn't work, so they had to like try to project their voices, and I was playing in the back with Ashley, and our friend Tara was up front because she forgot her glasses, so she needed to sit somewhere up front, and there was no seats for me and Ashley, so we had to sit in the back, but it's fine. But I couldn't really hear them that well, and the first question I didn't hear, and it was addressed to Clown, and I couldn't hear the answer, but I did hear something about, like, Clown asking, I guess there was a Slipknot poster, and Clown asking Darren if Darren knew which member Clown was, and someone in the audience asked if Darren got it right, and Darren said no. And then someone asked, Emily, this is kind of spoiler-esque, I guess you could say, if there would be a kissing booth outside, and they said no, and Emily said, you couldn't afford me. And everyone was yelling, oh, we could get our money together. But no, they said no. No kissing booth. And then Corey Taylor was there. lead singer of Slipknot, and he asked a question, which was awesome. I thought it was so cool that he was there, like, supporting Clown. It's awesome. I don't know if he'd been to other events or if he was just there for the Iowa one, but either way, that was really cool. And then I think the last question was asking how many more, because these are like episodes. They're not really movies. They're like episodes. And someone asked how many more episodes of this would they be making, and I think Darren said something about like it being over 600 Aesop Fables, because that's what. Am I saying that right? First of all, I think I'm saying that right. Because that's what the 3 storylines with the 3 sinners was based off Aesop Fables. So they're like, well, there's over 600. So, yay! Then after the Q&A, we all went outside the theater and got in a line to do the meet and greet, and you had to buy something, which is what I got my cards. And so, the movie probably got over around like 2:30, even after the Q&A. And we didn't get up to the table until like 2:15, 2:30ish. Yeah, in the morning. So, I took out my Lucifer painted doll and Tamer card because they were there, and I took it back from my friend Ashley because she had a CD that she could have them sign. And I gave Darren, because he was first, I gave Darren my Lucifer, my painted doll, and my Tamer card, which I can't show you because Ashley had it to sign. And then when I went up to Terrance, I picked his card. That was Terrance. You don't even, like, if someone just showed me a picture of the devil and said, oh, this is Terrance, I'm like, nah. Because look at that, it doesn't even look like Terrance. Anyone knows what Terrance looked like? Yeah. I think he said it was like 4 or 5 hours of makeup to get him to look like that. So, yeah, wow. But anyway, so after I collected the 3 back from Darren, I grabbed the list one and I placed it on the table and I said, I want you to sign this one. And he goes, of course. And I was wearing a Rocky Horror shirt because I didn't have anything Repo or Devil's Carnival to wear. And Terrance saw my shirt and he goes, a lady of good taste. Which I kept my composure and said, thank you. But instead I was fangirling like a mofo. And then I gave the Tamer card to Clown, and he asked me if I had fun, and I said I did. And then I moved on to Emilie. And this is Emilie's card, the painted doll. And Emilie was such a sweetheart, guys. Like, I don't know a lot of her songs. I know, I think 8 or 9, which is really sad, but I do love her music. She's got a beautiful voice, and her song in the movie is beautiful. I love it. But yeah, while she was signed, she said she loved my whole outfit because I had on a red and black studded tie and my Rocky Horror shirt, and I had makeup on, funky makeup, and she said she loved my whole look. And while she was signing this, she had a hold of his hand and she wouldn't let it go. She was caressing my hand the whole time she was signing this, and she kissed it. Yay. But and then after I got that signed by her, I went behind her and in between her and Clown to get a picture taken. And she grabbed my tie and pulled me down so that we were cheek in cheek. And she's such a sweetheart. Oh my god, guys. Like, I actually told my friend Tiara, I'm like, if I didn't love Emilie Autumn before this, I think I just fell in love with her even more. Because she was so sweet, guys. And, yeah. So, basically that was it. After that, we went home. So, yeah. It was really fun, and I think Devil's Carnival will be coming out on DVD. I'm not sure though. You might have to look somewhere else to find that out. I don't know. Sorry, guys. But if you get the opportunity and the chance to go. Like, you will have fun. And this movie was so good. And yeah, so that's my review. Not really a review, more of a recap. I might just name this recap. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, and I'll put links to the Devil's Carnival trailer so you can at least see what it's about. And yeah, so that's it. I went to the Devil's Carnival and I had fun. So until then, bye guys.